welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can already tell probably by the title, this is going to be a little bit different of a video. We're not going to do any makeup today, no clothes, no nothing. I'm just going to sit here and explain to you guys my reasons why I want to do plastic surgery. So before we jump into it, can we just like admire the fact that these are my real nails? I don't know if you guys looked back in all my like not old videos, but older videos. I had a really bad nail biting problem, and check out your girl, these are real. Anyways, that's beside the point. So basically, let's just jump into the reasons on why I am getting plastic surgery. So I wanted to do this video today for you guys because I am getting my surgery done next week, and this is probably like so out of the blue for you guys. But I am going next week for a tummy tuck and a breast augmentation. So I wanted to sit down and just explain to you guys my reasons why behind it, and also so you guys know if I am missing for a couple of weeks, that is why. I'm gonna get this video up and then probably one more next week, and then after that I'm obviously gonna be out of commission. I don't know if you guys want me to kind of vlog my experience and kind of vlog my recovery and do some like updates with you guys. Let me know down below if you guys would be interested in seeing those kind of videos, because that's basically all you're gonna be able to get from me for at least like the next 3 weeks. So that's basically one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video. Also, I wanted to do this video because I've seen, since I started my channel, a couple of you guys asking me to kind of do like a fitness journey, like how I got my body back after kids. And as much as I always wanted to do that video, I didn't feel right doing that video because I haven't gotten my body back. And I know most of you guys are like, oh my god, you're crazy, you look great, but to me, I haven't gotten my body back. Right now, I am still 20 pounds overweight from my pre-baby weight, and granted, I was like super tiny then, but it's really been a struggle for me to kind of bounce back after twins. I did gain about 90 pounds with my twins. On paper, I didn't have a good pregnancy, but to me, my pregnancy wasn't really that hard. So let me backtrack for you guys, okay? So my husband and I got married in February. I ended up getting pregnant in April, so we didn't really have too much time married before we had kids, and that's something that we wanted to do anyways. We knew that we wanted kids, so it just happened. So I don't have twins in my family, and it just happened. Like, I ovulated twice, I threw out 2 eggs, he hit 2 eggs, and boom, we got our babies, you know? So that's one of the reasons why that's one of the reasons why we don't want any more kids. It could always happen again. And not only that I don't like want twins again, twins are awesome, I just don't want any more kids. And before I had kids, I was like, oh, I want 4, I want a big family, all that kind of stuff. And then now having the kids, I realized that I'm not really, like, I love my children and I love being a mom, but I'm not a big family mother. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense to you. Like, I just don't want any more kids. Like, my 2 are like good for me, and everybody says like, oh, you're young, you should wait, you're gonna get baby fever. But I feel like if I was to have more kids, I would have already gotten pregnant, because I want all my kids to be close in age. So the fact that I still am like, I don't want any more kids, like, I know that I don't want any more kids. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I just feel like if I would have gotten that baby fever, I would have had it already. Like, both of my sister-in-laws were pregnant, they both have their babies, I play with them, but they're returnable. You get what I mean? I know I sound like kind of bitchy, but like, I know some of you guys out there probably feel me. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm good with my 2 and I don't want any more. And everybody keeps telling me like, you're young, but like, yeah, that's cool, I'm young, but I don't want any more, you know? So anyways, so we had our 2, and I'm like, we're good, we don't want any more. When I was pregnant with the twins, I weighed about 135 pounds, and I'm like 5'7", 5'8", so I'm pretty tall. I weighed 135 pounds, and while I was pregnant, I had gestational diabetes, I had a hematoma behind my boy, so I could have lost him, and then I also had placenta previa. So I was put on bed rest at 3 months. So I went from being extremely active to working out every single day, being a college athlete, like my whole life being an athlete, to being put on bed rest at 3 months. I was literally like a stick, and I had to stay in bed like from then until the end of my pregnancy. I couldn't move a lot or anything like that, or I could have lost the baby. So I was put on high risk at 3 months. So I didn't really eat a lot. I craved a lot of like Perrier water, and I guess because I had twins, I always felt full a lot. Like, if I would eat a lot, I would get full quick. but I retained a lot of water weight. And I mean a lot of water weight, I mean a lot of water weight. Like, you can ask my family, my legs were like huge. If you didn't know me, you would think I was like 600 pounds because how swollen and everything was. Like, Christmas Day, I delivered the twins December 30th, and on Christmas Day, I didn't fit into socks. Like, that's how swollen I was, that socks would cut off my circulation. So I was huge. I ended up gaining 90 pounds with the twins. So I had, like I said, on paper, I had a really tough pregnancy, but to me, my pregnancy was easy. Like, none of that stuff bothered me. I went 38 weeks with the twins, which is amazing. Like, people don't go that long with twins, so if you do, like, that's amazing. And I honestly could have kept them in there cooking a little bit longer, but with twins, they don't want you to. So I just remember, like, the day, like, my stomach was amazing. Like, I was putting cocoa butter on it. I was doing a bunch of things. And then one day I woke up and I was like, what is that? And it wasn't stretch marks, because stretch marks go up and down. Mine were going side to side, and they were like a little bit pink, not too much, or like they were like a mixture between like pink and white. And I was like, what is that? Like, that's not stretch marks. So of course, when you're pregnant, you start like going on Instagram, like hashtagging like twin pregnancy and all that kind of stuff. And I would see a lot of women with loose skin, and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna get loose skin. And I remember telling my mother-in-law, like, what is that? That's loose skin, isn't it? Like, I'm gonna have it after the kids. And she was like, no, you'll be fine. I guess she like didn't want to tell me and like didn't want to stress me out or make me worry. And I was like, I'm gonna have freaking loose skin. I mean, again, I was tiny and I gained almost 100 pounds. So I was like, whatever, like, it's whatever, you know. And I delivered the twins. They were great. They were healthy. And then I remember my first checkup for me, not for the kids, at my gynecologist. They wanted to check my C-section because I had a C-section. And I laid down on the bed, and I remember lifting my head up. I was still laying down, but I lifted my head up and I looked at my stomach and I was like, what is that? Does it go back to normal? And the doctor was like, no, unfortunately it doesn't. And I was like, what is that? And my skin was just like completely wrinkled. Like, I'll post pictures. I'll put pictures in this video so you guys get what I mean. Like, completely wrinkled. And I was just like, oh my God. But then, like, I had the babies, they were newborns, I was still losing weight, so I was like, oh, like, I'll fix it, you know, like, I'll fix it by working out. So I didn't worry about it, and I was in, like, my newborn phase. Like, I was so happy with the kids, I wasn't worried about my body too much. And then, like, another thing was that I went from, like, a small B for my boobs being really perky to almost a double D. I mean, they got huge. Huge, 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 huge. So I ended up not breastfeeding. I felt like it was a lot for me, and I got like really depressed over it. So I ended up not breastfeeding the twins. I gave up quickly. So my boobs were kind of like, I hate to say it, but it was kind of like a waste of like big boobs. Like, they were filled with milk, and then I like gave up. So it still bothers me to this day, but it's whatever. So I had huge boobs, and then once I wasn't breastfeeding, my boobs shrunk down completely back to the way they were. And I noticed that my boobs started to sag a lot. But I still never really been like self-conscious about my boobs. I personally like small boobs. I like not being able to wear a bra. I like all that kind of stuff, so I wasn't worried about it. But now, fast forward to now, the kids are 2.5, and I am super self-conscious. I'm still overweight. The skinnier I get, the looser my skin gets. So yeah, that's like the main reason behind me wanting to get all this surgery. Like, I understand, like, my husband thinks I look great, he still finds me sexy, everybody else thinks I look good, but I want to feel like I look good. And like, the skinnier I get, the looser my skin gets. I can feel my boobs touching my stomach, and I know you guys probably think I'm exaggerating, but like, I literally can feel my boobs touching my stomach. So it's kind of more like internal kind of things. Like, I want to feel good. Like, I don't want to have sex with my husband sometimes because I'm self-conscious, and I don't want that to happen. Like, I want to have sex with my husband. I want to feel sexy. I want to wear crop tops. I want to do this kind of stuff, but I can't because I have loose skin. If I wear high-waisted pants, my loose skin hangs over my high-waisted pants. You know what I mean? So that's basically my main reason on wanting to do this. And also, I don't want any more kids. So why would I sit here and wait until I'm like 32 or 35 with me being uncomfortable in my body just because people think I'm too young, you know? So it's kind of like, it's been a long time coming. I've been thinking about it. I'm uncomfortable, and we're kind of just pulling the plunge on it. So I'm super excited to get this surgery next week. I'm pretty nervous just because of, like, you know, you're like going under and like you don't know what's happening and all that kind of stuff. I do trust the doctor that I chose. I've had a couple friends that have gone to him, and I've seen his work. So I'm not like nervous for him, because if I was, I wouldn't use him. I'm just more nervous of like the surgery and then like the recovery, because I know a couple of people who've had tummy tucks and they say it's definitely not fun and that it's harder than a C-section, and I had a C-section and that was pretty rough. I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know why I'll be missing for a little bit and kind of just give you an update. I'm not really like, I'm a private person, but I'm not a private person. I'm not embarrassed to say I'm gonna get plastic surgery. I know some people have like this stigma where like, you got work done, so don't say anything. I just feel like, let's be real. Like, as a mom, kids can destroy your body. You know what I mean? Like, my best friend had twins and her body looks amazing. She also didn't carry as long as I did, and I had twins and my body was like destroyed. So I feel like it's a stigma, like you can't have plastic surgery without like telling anybody, but I don't feel that way at all. I feel like I should be proud that the kids destroyed my body and that I'm getting plastic surgery. Like, there's no embarrassment for that. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense. I just feel like as a mother, you do so much for your kids and you sacrifice so much for them, so why not do something for yourself and make yourself feel good, you know? And you see like all these celebrities are like, oh, I bounced back. Maybe, yeah, some of them have bounced back, but you can't tell me that after like 4 kids that your stomach looks that good. Like, there's no way whatsoever, you know? So anyways, I think that's all I have to tell you guys. If you guys are interested in me vlogging my experience and like me going into surgery and my whole recovery process and seeing those kind of videos, let me know down below. Let me know what you guys think about me having these surgeries, and if you guys have any questions about it. If anybody's gonna leave any rude comments, just don't leave it down below, because I really don't care. If you guys have anything mean to say about me getting a tummy tuck or my boobs done. Honestly, like, one thing about my boobs is that wasn't really, I guess you could say that wasn't a necessity to me. It was kind of just like, I want my tummy tuck, and I'm like, if I had to choose, it would be my tummy tuck and that's it. But I'm already going under, so me and my husband talked about it, and it was more like, if you're already gonna be going under and you know that eventually one day you want to get your boobs done, why wait? You know, like, just do it all in one shabam and be done with it. Like, why take 6 weeks here to recover and then 6 weeks there to recover? It like doesn't make sense. So if I'm already there, let's just get them both done and let's not worry about it anymore. So that's why I am getting my boobs done, and I won't have like these huge like knockers. Like I said, I really like small boobs. I just want them to be like lifted. I honestly wouldn't mind the same size that I am right now. I think I am like a 34B, almost a C. I just want them to be lifted and super like rounded and full, kind of like and perky, like how they used to be, you know? That's all I really want. So I think that's all I have to say to you guys. Let me know down below if you guys have any questions about me doing this surgery, anything you want to know. If you guys have done anything like this, give me some advice. Let me know like what I should do when I get home. What were some things that you did that you wouldn't do, or that you would do, or that you wish you would have done. Give me some tips and all that kind of stuff. I'm super excited, like I said, and I'm super nervous. But that's basically it. My next video will be a clothing haul, since we are going to Mexico 7 weeks after my surgery. I have been shopping for Mexico for my new body. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I think I am going to post that next week, and I will stop rambling now and let you guys go. So if you are new here, don't forget to hit that little button down below before you go. Join my little family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.